Hello and welcome back to my channel. I have just had our food order delivered. We have just ordered from Tesco, and today I've spent £126 and 2p. So that is enough food for me, my husband and our 4-year-old son for the week. I will go through everything I bought, go through how much it's cost, and at the very end, I'll go through the meal plan with you. Majority of the stuff, if I turn you around, majority of the stuff is here. However, I have got some duplicates which I've hidden because there's just no point in showing you loads and loads of stuff. You'll see what I mean in a bit. Right, yes, food, lots of food. This actually looks like a really, really lovely shop. I'm really excited for this one. So let's get into it. So lots of veggies today. If we start back here with the little demo, so it is bank holiday. It's bank holiday Monday. I managed to get my slot this morning for a slot between 7 and 8 this evening. So there you go, that gives you the time. And yeah, there were 6 substitutions, one of which I have rejected. The rest of them were all pretty decent ones. So if I get stuck in, I've got 3 packs of little gem lettuce. These were 79p each on a club card price, which I thought was just crazy. Where's my... Oh, there we are. So, not ready. Sweet corn corbettes, corn on the cob. These were £1.10 on a club card price. Cucumber. I've got 2 cucumbers. I could only get the organic ones. Everyone's bought up the rest of the cucumbers. So that was £2.60 for the 2. We've got the white cabbage back there, that was 89p. We've got chives for 50p. We've got a red pepper, these are 70p each. Baking potatoes, that's saying quantity 1, that's not right because I've got 2. But they were 51p. 2 packs of on the vine tomatoes, they were £2.53 for the 2. Got baby plum tomatoes there, they were 87p. Okay, so the new potatoes, these are the finest, these were 95p on a club card price. Coming over next to the chilled bits and pieces. Right, 5% beef mince, that was £5.19. Got some sliced Pilgrim's Choice to try. So I've got a smoky paprika one and a caramelised onion sliced cheddar. They were £2.95 each. I haven't seen those before. We've got 2 bags of the mozzarella and cheese mix grated. That was 2 for £4.50. Bacon lardons, they were £2.50 on a club card price. Oh, down here we've got short crust pastry, that was £1.35. The wafer thin ham, that was 2 for £3.50. We've got the cream, that was £1.70. We also have pepperoni here for £1.09. We've got the Gruyere, which was £4.65. Prosciutto crudo, which was £1.32. Got the mature cheddar back there, that was £2.75 again on a club card price, which I thought was amazing. Oh, this was a substitution. So I wanted a goat's cheese log, but they've sent this. We have had this before and it was lovely. So that was £2.55 for that one. And then we've only got 1 bit of frozen here, which were the prawns. Again, this is substitution. I wanted the bigger pack, but that's £3 on a club card price for those king prawns. Coming over to the store cupboard stuff now. So I've got some of the sweet picante peppers. They were £2.85. We've got some tin tomato, that was £1.15. We have some white wine vinegar, that was £2. We've got some tomato puree in there, that was £1.60. I've got a bag of brown basmati rice, that was £4 on a club card price. I have this to try, some salad topper. I've heard good things about these things, so I'm going to give this a go this week. That was £2 for that one. We have some tea bags there, they were £3. We've got some strong white bread flour, that was £1.75. 4 pack of panini rolls, that was £1.65. I've got some crispy onions to try, that was 88p for that one. Shreddies were £2.50 on a club card price. We've got a big bag of Walker's crisps, that was £3.25. Got some tortillas, which were 89p, and some honey and mustard dressing, which was £1.10. Thinking about it, I could have done that myself, but we're being lazy apparently. Also, I ordered a 2 kilo bag of basmati, but they've sent me 2 1 kilo bags, so that was £3.58 for those. And there's a herb and spice Greek style lemon and herb seasoning. It's in the same brand. I'd ordered that one. They've sent this one. This is a Portuguese peri peri. That's £3.16 for that. I heard lovely things about the lemon one, so I'm hopeful for this one. Coming over to the drinks. This is kind of what I mean by I haven't put up multiples. So I've bought 5 of each of these. So we've got Volvic Touch of Summer Fruits and Volvic Lemon and Lime. They were £1 a bottle again. They're back on offer. So I was getting those ready for the week ahead because we are on half term. I bought 2 packs of these. These were £2.50 on a club card price. And I also bought 2 packs of these. These were also £3.50 on a. These were £3.50 on a club card price. So drinks for the week sorted. Back there, just the sort of everything else. I bought a big palm olive shower gel. That was £2.80. Sorry. I bought a hand wash refill. That was £3. And then I did buy 3 packs of the nappy pants. These were £3.33. But they only had 2 of these. They've substituted one of them with a Pampers, which obviously means that I get a very good deal there. So, there we go. That is the food shop for the week. Let's turn you around. Meals for the week. So, like I said, it's half term, so the boys are off. They're going to be having sandwiches. We've got bread. Simon's mum also bought us around a homemade loaf of bread. So, they are set with ham, cheese, everything like that. We're good. Breakfast will be cereals, and we've got milk in the fridge. From my point of view, my breakfasts are going to be the tiramisu pots that I've done before, which is chia seeds, yogurt, coffee. I also put a little bit of vanilla in there and a little bit of sugar as well. Really, really lovely and nice and cold for this weather because it is hot. For my lunches, I'm going to do a chicken salad. I've got some chicken thighs, which I've taken out. That's what I'm using the peri-peri rub for. And I was going to do the honey and mustard dressing. That being said, I have got a chipotle dressing in the fridge, which I could use, and that'd probably go better with that peri-peri. That's also why I bought the salad topper and the crispy onions, just to add just a little bit something else to my salads, because I'm not the biggest of salad fans, but my God, I can't eat right now. I am so full, so much. Salads all the way. Dinners for the week. Tomorrow, so Tuesday, we're having quiche Lorraine. I look gross. We have quiche Lorraine with a potato salad. That's what I've got the new potatoes for. Some coleslaw. I will also cook myself up some corn on the cob. Simon's not a big fan, and I'm not. Tobes likes sweet corn, so I may get him one of those, but we'll see how that goes. Wednesday is going to be jacket potatoes for me and Simon. Tobes isn't the biggest potato fan, so that's what I've got the panini bread for, so that he can have a panini. We're going to have prawns in our panini, in our jacket potatoes, sorry, and I will do a salad for that as well. Thursday is loaded nachos. On Mob Kitchen, they had a crispy Taco Bell nacho recipe, so I'm going to give that a go. Friday is burgers. So burgers. So I do have some more mince in the freezer. It's a 20% fat beef mince, because we're going to try like a higher fat content burger, because as much as I like controlling the fat and having as little fat as I can in my meals, the flavour is in the fat. So we want nice burgers. So gone for 20%. I did order some burger buns, but they didn't have the ones that I wanted, and I really didn't want the ones that they substituted with. So I'm going to have to get some burger buns at some point this week, but that's fine. And then Saturday, Sunday, I'm not sure which order I'm going to do these in, but on one of the days we're going to have pizza. So I'm going to make my own dough. Tobes loves pepperoni, so it's going to be cheese and pepperoni for him. But for me and Simon, we like the Domino's do a goat's cheese pizza. So I'm going to do goat's cheese, some pepperoni. I'm gonna crisp up the prosciutto, put that on the top, and the picante peppers as well, which I just think will be so scrummy. And then on the other day we've got sweet and sour chicken. So a couple of weeks back I bought some frozen chicken balls from Morrison's. I've tried the Aldi ones before and they were amazing. We're going to try the Morrison's ones, and that's why we've got like the white wine vinegar, the pineapple, tomato puree as well. We're going to make our own sweet and sour sauce. I'm going to do that with some rice. I might even do egg fried rice depending on how it goes. So yes, that is the menu for the week. That is the food order for the week. I am sweating buckets even just going through this. That is how hot it is right now. Yeah, I will hopefully do some meals. I'll hopefully do a meals of the week short at the end of all this, so you'll be able to see it. It'll probably actually go up before this video does, so you may want to go back and have a look at the other one at that video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you're getting on with this heat, because I am not. Full stop. That's it. End of story. If you're not already, consider subscribing to my channel. It is really appreciated. I do really appreciate the support. Please drop me a like if you have liked this video. And I will catch up with you next time. Thank you. Bye.